So, Lem, did you really think when you were growing up that you had this passion for food, for preparing food, or
it's not the
seeing it?
preparing. Yes, I used to enjoy preparing food, especially with my exposure with my grandma and my mom. I used to spend a lot of time looking at what they do in the kitchen, and that was basic. But I think it's more on entertaining, hospitality in general. And then that's why I pursued a career in the hotels with Sheraton here. In fact, I worked in Louisiana, Indiana, and LA with the Sheraton Corporation, and then joined General Food Mills. There used to be a chain called the Magic Pan Creperie, and I was one of the managers here in Beverly Hills until they promoted me and brought me to the Research and Development Kitchen, which was in San Francisco. But that was also a part of a restaurant there, and that was on Sutter Street, right by Union Square. Yeah.
And how challenging was it to start your own restaurant?
Oh, wow, it was really scary. For the main reason that when you work for big corporations like General Food Mills, the Sheraton Hotel, Philippine Airlines, Manila, you are always under the big umbrella. You have your retirement, you have your insurance, your dental, you have all the other benefits that come with the position. And when you go and open up your own, you don't have any of that. That's on your own. And so that was the biggest challenge. But we've been so blessed. When I say I had partners in the beginning, up to now, I still have one lifetime partner, and his name is Ray Medrusillo. And we are just continuing. We have challenges in life too. I mean, since we opened the restaurant in January 1982, we've gone through 3 major recessions in the United States. And so far, we've survived those 3 recessions. But there's always the challenges of up and down in the business. And luckily, we're still here. We're not just luckily, but with the Lord's guidance and blessings, we're still here.
And for the information of those viewing this interview, what was it that made you decide to take that plunge, to take that deep dive to start your restaurant?
It was time to work for myself and not for the major corporation that, you're just merely a number working for them, and all they look at is your bottom line if you are making profit for them. So I decided I think I can do it by opening my own. In fact, I didn't really go out and look for a restaurant to open. It fell in my lap. It was forced on me to buy this little cafe. In the first room is the little cafe. The owner wanted me to buy it, and I said no. Because I was working for corporate. I said, find somebody else to buy it, and she said, no. I want you to buy it. She was a Japanese chef. She was a chef for a family in Beverly Hills, and she retired, and she opened up this little cafe, and she only opened from 11 a.m. to 2 p.m., 3 hours a day, serving home-cooked Japanese meals. And so she wanted to take it easy and retire, and so she decided to sell the place. But she didn't want to just sell it. She wanted to sell it to me. It took her 6 months to convince me to buy it.
Wow,
and finally,
it was your destiny. It was really given to you by somebody up there.
Yes, and what really convinced me to get the place was the rent of the place was $275 a month. How can you say no?
That was how many years ago, Lem?
In 82.
Wow.
Well, back then, a one-bedroom apartment was already $350. You're talking about a small restaurant with all the equipment and everything for 275. So I said, I invited some of my friends to join me, and I said, how would you like to have a party place for 275 a month?
That was God's gift to you.
I know it was. In fact, back in 1988, the owner of the building sold me the building, and it didn't take 2 months for someone to turn around and offer me an amount that I could have made easy 200,000 back then by just flipping the business, the building, and selling it to him. And my father said, why are you gonna cut the head of the goose that's laying you the golden eggs? And so I thought about it, and I said, he has a point. Maybe I want to take it a little. The restaurant was only 5 years at that time, but we were been already very successful. In fact, at that time, we already had 3 locations. One right across the Pantages Theater, and one in the corner of Hollywood and Vine.